you understand?
Yeah.
My friends are not doing that. Is there any more support?
The Volta region is one of the 16th administrative regions in Ghana, with Hull, the Oxygen City, being its capital. It shares a border with the Republic of Ghana to the east and the Volta Lake to the west. Despite this rich diversity, economic activity is very low with high levels of poverty and poor infrastructure. It is to reverse this trend and position the region as an investment destination that the Regional Coordinating Council, working closely with the private sector, instituted the Volta Trade and Investment Fair in 2009. It was repacked and has since 2019 been held every other year with incremental improvement. Dr. Archibald Fletcher, a very successful entrepreneur, is a regional minister and indefatigable champion of the Volta Trade and Investment Fair. He seizes every opportunity to talk about the fair.
In fact, when I took office in February 2017, we came together to think about how to market the Volta region, to open up the region to tourists and investors. So in November 2019, we had a Volta Trade, Investment and Cultural Fair. By 2021, our focus was on agribusiness, tourism, and ICT.
Under the distinguished leadership of the regional minister, the regional economic planning officer, Reverend Isaac Ajatete, closely assisted by the regional director of Ghana Tourism Authority, Dr. Alexander Nketia, led the public sector side to work closely with AGI chair and his team.
I think that the fair was impactful or was highly successful because of the level of planning and the execution that went into it. I mean, we had a committee that did a very good job. We had key stakeholders who supported us, including the brand ambassadors, who also did their best to project the region and to market the region and to market the fair.
The icing on the cake was the decision by the planning committee to identify prominent sons and daughters of the region who can help market the fair and make them Volta brand ambassadors. Kafui Day of Ghana Broadcasting Corporation.
Well, the Volta region has every bit of Ghana in that region in terms of just the climate, the geographical features, the tourist attractions, and the potentials for business are huge.
Ivy Prosper, a content creator and social media manager for Ghana's Beyond the Return and the Year of Return campaign.
I think the idea of organizing the Volta Trade Investment Fair was really, really good because it's a region that often doesn't get the spotlight the way that you hear about Greater Accra, or you may hear about the Ashanti region, the Central region. It's one of those places that has long been like Ghana's best kept secret. It has potential for agriculture and other types of investment opportunities. So I thought it was a really great idea, and it's the very reason why I said yes to be a part of this.
Bernard Avler of CTFM and CTTV.
To have a fair that promotes tourism, agribusiness and ICT, creates opportunities for young people, showcases the best opportunities in the region, works with AGI, private sector partners. I think that's the way to go because development must be broken down onto regional and district levels. And I think the leadership of the Volta Regional Minister, the MPs from the region, the various teams, the investment officers from the Ministry of Tourism, Ghana Tourism Authority, Ministry of Agric. I mean, it was just amazing.
MFR Power of Multimedia's Joy News.
Well, my association with the Volta Trade and Investment Fair is that of, I would say, a love story because it came about through my late boss, Elvis Kokukwashi, very passionate about things of the Volta region and definitely wanted the likes of us to also be associated with it. and he thought that it was a good idea for us to be able to market the Volta region, which we haven't done as much as he thought we have.
The two-week fair, which began from November 15 to 28, 2021, had over 250 exhibitors and about 50,000 visitors. Several ceremonies were organized along the fair with a huge highlight. The fair was truly successful and attracted many prominent personalities. Many ambassadors and high commissioners participated. They found time to plant trees at the Jubilee Park in Hull. These trees are being nurtured to become a full-blown African diplomatic garden, where structures in the form of summer hats will be erected and contain historical photos and artifacts of their various countries to serve as a form of museum in the Volta region. Other prominent personalities who visited the fair include the Right Honorable Alban Bagdin, Speaker of Ghana's Parliament, the Finance Minister Kedo Fariata, the Volta Caucus in Parliament, and many other members of Parliament. The Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ikufudampari, the President of the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, EBID, Dr. George Ejikum Donko, was the keynote speaker at the opening ceremony of the fair. The success of the 5th Volta Fair is measurable by the good sales given to each of the 18 districts to market their potential.
Organizing a Volta Fair best is to tap into the region's rich resources for the benefit of the people.
It is mainly to seize on the opportunity to sell our product to the patrons and to put the region and Ghana.
With a round of applause, let us welcome Honorable. Thank you very much. Tokri Dobro and Monday 6, Paramount Chief of the Abeno Traditional Area and our Chairman for the occasion. The UN President Representative to Ghana, Her Excellency Dr. Angela Lusigi, His Excellency the Kenyan High Commissioner to Ghana, Mr. Zaifas Warime, the Ghana National Coordinator of the AFTA Secretariat, the President and members of the Association of Ghana Industries, Volta and OT, Eastern, Honorable Municipal District Chief Executives, our brand ambassadors, the clergy, Director, Chief Director, and heads of departments, representative of our development partners, charity sponsors, Tokwe, Mamau, distinguished guests, members of the media fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. After months of preparations towards this year's Volta Trade and Investment Fair, I'm quite happy to be here today on this auspicious occasion of the official launch of the 6th Volta Trade and Investment Fair by the 10th under my leadership. Under the theme, leveraging the African continental free trade for local economic development. I'm particularly delighted that my friend and brother, Dr. Farid Kwesiata, who is also the National Coordinator of the Ghana National AFTA Coordination Office, has made time to be here with us at this event despite his busy schedule. Since we've been to his office months ago, he's been to Volta once and this is the second time. So he promised to pay one visit every month. We also appreciate the presence of our friends, partners, and everyone that has made it here today, despite the relatively short notice. This, I'm sure, is due to the importance we place on the Volta Trade and Investment Fair 2023. Another opportunity has come, again, to showcase the pride of our strong investment potentials in Volta region. I'm particularly impressed with the participation of all key stakeholders to this year's launch of the Volta Trade and Investment Fair. What I witnessed here today points to one thing, From our small efforts, we can achieve great things for our region. We can be ordinary men and women doing extraordinary things. I've witnessed that in our unity, we can attain greater wonders for our regions. Ladies and gentlemen, our region cannot progress and break out of the poverty cycle if we do not industrialize. Investing in industrialization is one of the best ways of supporting the private sector, since it is the heartbeat of the private sector. The private sector undoubtedly is the next sector of our local economic development. The jobs of government is to provide an enabling environment for private sector growth. But it's the responsibility of the people to take advantage of the environment that government creates. Industrial growth can only occur within a growing economy. We can only grow competitive industries when our economies are on the producing end and not on the receiving end. Indeed, our vision remains to make our region a production and exporting region. This vision demands an innovative and strong trade and industrial drive. Our mission as a regional community council is to create a productive local economy where citizens participate in growing the economy. This means we are set to nurture the private sector as a productive unit of our local economy. Our goal is to recreate a society with bigger private sector. As an entrepreneur, I personally tried it, and I can assure you it works. Concurrently, we are creating an economic environment that ensures the growth of our local industries and enterprises. However, we wish our investors to find a high-skilled labor market. This is the rationale behind the trainings of our teaming youth in the acquisition of skill development to enable them to turn our huge economic potentials in the Volta region around. For Ghanaian businesses to compete favorably with their international counterparts, it is vital that they consider adding value, which is an essential component of global trade. There is therefore the need for them to adopt value chain addition to achieve innovation in their quest for global acceptance. Indeed, let me emphasize that I believe that together we can improve trade and industrialize this region. I believe in you all. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, please let me express gratitude to all our major partners for the sponsorship and support we have received so far. We are expecting over 400 indigenous exhibitors as well as foreign companies which are expected to participate in the event from across the region and beyond, including countries such as India, Kenya, Togo, and Nigeria. In addition, we are expecting over 4,000 visitors comprising investors, business communities, diplomats and contractors, professionals in the building industry, students, youth entrepreneurs, manufacturers, among others. The fair will, among other things, expose the potential and opportunities that exist in the Volta region to visitors and the outside world. We are very optimistic that the fair will help foster partnership and synergy between the Regional Community Council and the private sector. There will be business-to-business group meetings, technical seminars, and matchmaking sessions, just to mention a few. I will therefore urge the business community to take advantage of the event and participate fully from November 26 to 10 December 2023. We will try to have the National Farmers Day within this festival, within the fair. We are also planning a Kente festival to happen within the timeline of the fair. Dr. Chairman, I wish to encourage all our local exhibitors to pay a little more attention in packaging and modeling for the sale of made in Ghana goods. This is because the massive industrialization drive by the government means that there must be a way to dispose of the products. Therefore, packaging must be done well. There will be conferences and incubator platforms that will connect small-scale businesses to citizen CEOs who will help the companies to properly plan and market their products and services to the global market. The fair will also give the unique opportunity to business owners to showcase Ghana's domestic products and services. The RCC, in close collaboration with our security agencies, will provide strong security presence during the fair to ensure safety of patrons and goods as well as services. Registration for the event will be ongoing even to the last day to allow all and sundry to partake. I want to assure all of you that this year's fair will give prominence to Volta regions made in Volta region products and prioritize ways in which locally manufactured goods can mingle with internationally made ones. Again, the exhibition will also allow the participation of all the 18 municipal and district assemblies in the region. Finally, we welcome the support of all development partners and our various stakeholders to join us as we embark on this journey, which we believe will be a major contributor to redeeming our region and help improve employment opportunities for our teeming youth population. With these remarks, I declare the 6th Volta Trade and Investment Fair officially launched, and I thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you very much. May I acknowledge the presence of Ms. Grace Ntako, Communications Manager at UNDP, Dr. Edi Akwete, he is the Tema Regional President for AGI. Miss Ghana 2022 is also in our midst. So, Volta Fair is going to fly on your wings. So wherever you go to promote your activities, kindly mention Volta Fair. Thank you very much. Our partners are National After Population Office, Exim Bank, Ghana Exim Bank, Kenya Export Promotion and Branding Agency, Ghana Free Zone Authority, Ghana Investment Promotion Center, the SDGs Advisory Unit, Office of the President, Ghana Tourism Authority, and of course, AGI and Volta Regional Coordinating Council. More rooms are there for other partners to come on board to sponsor the fair, and Volta Development Forum has always been one of our wonderful partners. Thank you very much. We shall invite His Excellency Mr. Eliphas Edeklem M. Barini, the Kenyan High Commissioner to Ghana, to deliver his address.
It's just about lunchtime. We have to go people. Dr. Honorable Minister, Mr. President, AEI, Dr. prepare the 6th Parliament prepare friends champion of religious freedoms, the youth president who are the future president of this country, which the direction the continent will take rests on. Distinguished ladies, let me at the outset begin by expressing regret for the opportunity to come back again to this scenic, beautiful capital of the poor, which has been referred to as the continent. I extend my gratitude to the regional staff of API and the Volta Regional Coordination Council for the invitation to participate in this regional groundbreaking event for the Grand 6th Volta Regional Investment Fair. In particular, I want to express my gratitude to the Minister has found it fit to open these residents for these people and
Please kindly allow us.
Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have taken note of the theme of this great fair, which is encouraging the African continental country to work on the solar power. I'm delighted that it is answered of the continent vision. This year, African Union the theme is leveraging and accelerating the organization of the ACMT, and therefore the any conversation that is going around the continent and that is not anchored around the expectation of delivering of the ACMT in a way is often, and therefore meant something that we can't face to anchor the conversations and activities around the theme of the continent so moving on. I really will not be, I don't want to take too much time to delve into what the ACFT and where we are because the national coordinator has spoken really visibly about it and the details will be available. Let me say the subjects that have been chosen are key to the growth of the continent, agribusiness, and the mentioned that our population really depends and spend all the time around the country. The tourism sector, we have seen what has been displayed, and we are listening to what at the national level what tourism is about. It is an important sector that will be able to give a lot of value in terms of growth, in terms of wealth. We will package ourselves, and the people who do that is ourselves. The people who spend time in and enjoying those sites are ourselves. So let us spend our money, let us visit, let us not go too far, and especially outside of the continent, if we must take quality. I vividly recall our participation at the Fifth Trade Fair and the Investment Fair in 2021, from which reports we have all been witnessing the testimonials from those that have spoken and those that are present, that the value that we realize out of the participation is being felt today at the root of this. And therefore, the lesson that we have taken, we want to commend those that participated there, that they are keen and very eager to participate in the annual events. The task ahead for the Volta Regional Coordination Council, the API, and all of us that are here today, by benchmarking to the last edition, is to make this event more successful, create value for those who participate, and especially targeting on the micro, small, and medium enterprises, because that is where our societies are. In addition, the youth, and I'm happy that the students of the youth are in this hall, they will need to find space to begin to protect themselves and to create value among themselves to defend and begin to appreciate what the life of together means. Ladies and gentlemen, discussions at the ACMP have reached a very, very critical level. And I'm hoping that each one of us has taken time to understand the movement of the ACMP. There are so many out there that are still and do not believe that the ACMP is a reality. We have enough skeptics out there. We need now in the group. We need now in the world. We need now in the continent. Because it is a project that we choose for ourselves and a project that is intended to scale our capacity, intended to open our continent for business, for partnership, and partnerships. And I think we really need to rethink how we do business so that we're not doing individually, singularly, but looking at friends and people and institutions and enterprises that are like-minded so that we can widen our scope and our reach for us to be able to bring the world that we talk about and absorb all the skills, including the youth that we have even in the job. This is to mean that import both goods and services from outside will be charged a little higher, but then also it will mean that we will be exposed a little more competition from within the country, and therefore we will need to scale up your activities. The partnership speaks to the theme of this country that it as well as beyond it and in Africa we propose. If that is the center of our conversation, it will mean that each one of us will have to do a little more in terms of value addition and in terms of packaging as we hoping to, so that, and also in terms of the cutting and changing the taste. And we have to have deliberate intentions that we consume products that are made and produced in the continent. As we launch this great project, it is clear in my mind that the good work to be preparing of the ground, mobilizing funds, participation of domestic, national, and continental as well as local levels. Publicity has been said both the media, ambassadors, homegrown and quality products as well as integrated services offered Volta as a place of choice among these. The good news is this is not a task of the government, the political class, us a collaborative endeavor in true partnership between public and private sector. Indeed, for this, the private sector and all of us have a bigger role to play. In other words, all is equal. It is opportune at this junction we invite the council and the larger retailers to the Nairobi Political Fair October to exhibit especially from cooperative societies in promoting I'll speak about the cooperatives because these are the ones that have turned the economy around the business continent and helps those that have difficulty accessing capital in making it a little more easier for them without necessarily having to so cooperatives already so much ground has been covered in the table leadership of the Colombo Regional Minister, the Council, and many others. It is now time to take an interest, own the initiative, and make it a business to ensure its success for the collective benefit of the people, Volta in particular, and this is the way to grow African economies, which wealth and growth by producing and availing competitive products to contain imports as well as foreign goods. As such, the expo offers opportunity to the population to sample what is available in Africa and reduce the appetite for similar products from outside the continent. Locally produced rice, in particular, the chicken that we import in cans can be produced locally, technologies, joint ventures, opportunities development. The National Coordination Office is leading in this and has opened a Ghana market in Nairobi to promote Ghanaian products in the Eastern African region. In the spirit of Africa we want, Kenya has introduced a few products into the Ghanaian markets, including the tea, batteries, size of products, as well as beef products into the markets. In the wider context of making this a remarkable trip, we are consulting closely with government agencies. One of them is a partner in this process, and we are bringing in a private sector. We are hoping to create a private sector with bigger, larger numbers, so that we can begin to bridge the gap and create the necessary deficit for businesses to implement and business together. Lastly, and most important, is to urge all citizens of Volta, and that particular, promote platform efforts to products and goods and services to create jobs and retain wealth in the continent to shake up from the shackles of the economy. It is my delight, therefore, to be part of this launch and looking forward to a very successful after when it has been. Asanteni sana, dance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Excellency. We shall have poetry reciter accompanied by talking drums. This is to herald the keynote address and the launching of 6 Volta Trade Investment. As they are doing the setup for this, you are informed that we have some souvenirs when you get outside of this hall. We have mugs, t-shirts, pens, what have you. With a cool handmade Ghana series, you get some of the souvenirs as a token of your support toward the fair. That's the token. The more support will have to come later. Thank you very much. Ready?
Maba, do nazi tum 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 tum. Super hospitality, the home of beauty and treasures, the garden of discoveries and hope. Guess what? The Volta region it is. With this, the almighty Oxygen City welcomes both domestic and international investors and exhibitors to the 6th edition of the Volta Fair. Not don't say a cometial, but a fair and a passache, and a jet fiato, a chetato. His Excellency, Dr. Angela Lusigi, the UNDP resident representative to Ghana. Nyabugamu Tommy told me that what the dead liver na phone.
Thank you very much. I think we can do better than that. She has heralded Madam to give us a speech, a keynote address. So without wasting much time, I invite Her Excellency Dr. Angela, and Minister has added Enyo now to it. So His Excellency, Her Excellency Dr. Angela Enyo Lusigi, the resident representative of UNDP. With a round of applause, let's welcome her.
Today, I am honored to join you at the launch of this sixth Volta Trade and Investment Fair. And I would really like to thank the organizers for the invitation to participate in the special history forum. I would like to congratulate the Association of Ghana Industry, the Volta Regional Coordination Council, and the Ghana Tourism Authority for this significant milestone in the economic advancement of not only the Volta region, but also the entire Ghana, under the leadership of the Honorable. And the special theme selected for this occasion, as was mentioned by others, leveraging the African Continental Free Trade Area for economic development, is timely and also very important. This agreement holds immense promise for countries such as Ghana and for regions like Volta. This is because the AFCFTA presents a unique opportunity to capitalize on the Volta region's inherent strength, promote local industries, and also foster a more resilient and diversified economy. And UNDP is invested in supporting the effective implementation of AFTA, and the Volta region is uniquely positioned to harness the benefits of AFTA. For example, this region is endowed with a rich tapestry of resources, from the agricultural products that were mentioned to tourism, and it has the potential to emerge as a key player in the African trade landscape. With its fertile land, picturesque landscapes, growing manufacturing base, vibrant young entrepreneurs, and a flourishing tourism sector, the Volta region has much to offer. And the region is also in a favorable position to contribute significantly to Ghana's export. And for instance, as has been mentioned, the traditional industries such as handicrafts and textiles can be revitalized and integrated into the broader trade framework. This will not only preserve cultural heritage, it will also empower local communities and generate income. And one of the key aspects of AFRICA that has the potential to foster entrepreneurship in the Volta region is looking at how the trade barriers and local businesses can be able to access larger markets across Ghana. And this will lead to an increased demand for all your products and services. And this will drive innovation, it will also create jobs, and it will enhance the overall economic vitality of this region. However, as has been mentioned, success within the AFTA requires more than just participation. It will need strategic planning. It will need infrastructure development and capacity. We need to invest in modernizing the region's transport networks, energy systems, and digital infrastructure so you can seamlessly connect with other African countries. So equipping local businesses with the tools to access information, streamline operations, and reach customers beyond Ghana's borders is crucial if you would like to have a competitive edge. Over the years, UNDP has been working with partners and local communities to support local economic development across Ghana, including in the Northeast. Last year, UNDP rolled out an inclusive, integrated MSME, that's micro, small, and medium enterprise support program in 6 districts, including Tetu South. And the program benefited about 600 MSMEs across Ghana, and 100 of those came from the Volta region. And these MSMEs were provided with business development services, including corporate governance, mentorship, access to finance, energy and resource efficiency, and they were equipped with knowledge on how to support the prevention of radicalization. This year, we're building on this success, and we aim to provide more business development support, including seed funding to some of these MSMEs. In addition, UNDP is committed to supporting climate action. We are proud to have supported the restoration of the Weto landscape in the Volta region. And these interventions have led to the formation of multi-stakeholder Weto platform, which has conserved over 135,000 hectares of rich forest land as a community-managed natural regeneration. And out of this, at least 15,000 hectares is under agroforestry and sustainable land management. And many communities now derive benefits from improved agriculture. And we have a new climate-smart agriculture project that promotes sustainable rice cultivation, which I hear is very, very big. And so far, we've included 4 commercial rice farms in the Volta region, and that's Spring Agro, Farmer Global, GADCO, and HG. We have also invested in smallholder farmers. We have not forgotten the smallholder farmers. And these are the smallholder farmers under the Weto Irrigation Scheme as part of the project. And so far, we have close to 2,000 hectares of rice farms in the Volta region, on track to not only reduce methane emissions, but also cut production costs and improve productivity. And this is with funding from Ghana's bilateral agreement with the government of Switzerland that UNDP helped to facilitate. So we are able now to invest in climate change mitigation intervention in exchange for carbon credits. And this results in payments directly to farmers and the development of this country. Going forward, we would be happy to continue to work with our partners to unlock the opportunities presented by Africa. And then look at 4 key strategic measures. And the first of this is digital infrastructure. Working through public-private partnerships, it's important to foster collaboration between the government, the private sector, and local communities, so we can enhance access to digital public infrastructure. We only usually look at road networks and so on, but if we're looking at trade, then access to affordable It will help the connectivity within the Volta region, but it will also help ECOP attract investment and drive growth. The second strategic entry point is agribusiness valuation. As has been mentioned, to leverage this region's agricultural potential, we must focus on more value addition and processing, including promoting packaging, as I've mentioned. We would like to see much more of the value captured within the region, so that it can create employment opportunities and contribute to export. The third key strategic area is investment in human capital. And I'm so happy to know that the educational institutions are represented here. So investing in education and vocational training will empower more young people to participate actively in trade opportunities that are offered by us. And the last important area is promotion of tourism. The Volta region's natural beauty and cultural heritage provide a unique advantage to the tourism sector. By developing sustainable and responsible tourism initiatives, we can attract visitors, generate revenue, and create employment while preserving the environment and the rich traditions. In conclusion, the AFTA presents the Volta region and the entire Ghana and Africa with a transformative opportunity to reshape our economic landscape. By aligning our local economic development strategies with the goals of AFTA, we can unlock the full potential of our resources, stimulate growth, and pave the way for prosperous future. I'd like us to encourage all of us to work hand in hand to seize the upcoming 6th Volta Trade and Investment Fair as an opportunity to ensure that the Volta region becomes a shining example for how trade, innovation, and collaboration can drive a lasting economic change. And now, the Honorable Minister has asked me to officially launch the fair, so I would like to officially